Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to finish looking at the WWE Generations Maivia Legacy 3-pack. We took it apart the other day. We saw High Chief Peter Maivia, we saw Rocky Johnson, but the one we left in the package was The Rock. And I did that for a reason, because absolutely, yes, we're going to take this figure out today. We're going to take a look at it. As far as figures of The Rock are concerned, it is a great figure. There's some really cool accessories that go along with it. Just noticing that it looks like he's the only one that doesn't have extra hands out of the three, which is fine, no big deal. But we're going to get into him. But what I really want to do is take a look at this, because we're calling it the WWE Generations Maivia Legacy, and it's all themed. But the problem is, I don't feel like this is what they should have done. I think they should have re-released this figure and put it in. Now, let me know in the comments down below, is this what you would have done? Would you have put the Rocky Maivia figure in the Maivia Legacy pack? I feel like this is the way to go. Is this what made The Rock who he is? You know, this was a hell of a stepping stone for him, because he started out with this gimmick, and was it over? No, but it got his foot in the door. He was able to show what he can do, and it led to everything, to this, to his comeback, to where he won the championship and made the new belt, all the way up to the final boss Rock that we saw at WrestleMania this year. So I feel like this is where they should have went with this legacy pack. I understand why they did this one. Well, I mean, really, I don't understand why they did this one, but at the same time, I understand why they chose to use The Rock instead of this. But looking, you know, at everything, I feel like this figure was a better fit. So we're actually going to look at this one today as well. So without any further ado, though, let's get over to the stage. We're going to take a look at this figure first. There's nothing wrong with this figure. I'm not complaining about it yet, unless I get to it and it's got loose joints or some crap like that, which I don't think is going to happen. But I just felt like this was the better choice. We shall see. Alright, so we've got him over here on the stage. We took a look at the box and everything yesterday for this figure, so we don't have to go through all of that. We do want to look at this figure, though. So going back through and looking at the figures they have released of The Rock, this is the first time that I can find that they have done one with him wearing the shorts. We've got the shorts, we've got the loafers. So there's been a lot of figures for The Rock, but as far as Mattel goes in the Elites line, we haven't got this one before. So that is a bonus. That's a plus to this figure. I'm going to explain probably why they went with this and not the Rocky Maivia here in a minute. But as far as this goes, we have not received a Rock figure with the shorts. We have received him with pants. We've got another one coming with pants. That's going to be the final boss Rock figure. But in this era of The Rock, when he still had the hair, he was doing the shirts and the sunglasses and stuff, there's not as many Elite figures. Or Ultimate Editions, for that matter. We do have one we've seen on the channel where he's wearing the tracksuit, so that was a pretty cool one. And I may bring out some of my other Rock figures by the end of this video to kind of show a little bit more. We'll see how time progresses. But let's take a look. So we should, if we remove this shirt, still have a Brahma Bull tattoo, I believe. But let's take a look at him real quick. So we do have pinless elbows, double jointed. We have double jointed knees. Really weird. We still got the double joint, even though we got the shorts, which I'm afraid is going to limit that some. Usually you get a lot further bent back, but that's fine. It's better than having the shorts that go down to here, and then you get no bend on them. So let's take a look at those shoes, these loafers. And then when we get up to the cloth goods shirt, and he does have a chain on underneath there. There's the sunglasses. I'm keeping the rubber band on for right now because those sunglasses won't stay on without it. So, but I will take them off here in a second just to take a look. We do got the sideburns. So, and then we got some jewelry. So, and this is not painted on or molded on. This actually can be removed. You can see that. We got a bracelet on that side, and we got a watch on this side. Really nice looking watch. Some good accessories. So if this figure was not necessary for your collection, but Peter Maivia and the Rocky Johnson were, you have some decent accessories to mess around with if you're into customizing. I mean, these loafers, the watches, the chain, even as far as the sunglasses, and even the cloth goods shirt, possibly. I don't know what other wrestlers really you could work in with that. There's plenty that might need a nice gold watch or something like that. So a lot can be done with it if you don't necessarily need this version of The Rock. Real quick, I'm going to remove the shirt so we can double check on the tattoos. And we'll take a look at the face sculpt. I'll take the sunglasses off, and we'll just be right back. Alright, so either they left off the Brahma Bull tattoo, or he didn't yet have it. I don't remember when he got that. Now, I know, I'm pretty certain he didn't have it when he was Rocky Maivia. But I thought he got that before he became The Rock. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I thought he had it, though, at this stage in his career. But as you can see, there is no Brahma Bull. Obviously, we're way ahead of the big-ass tribal tattoo. That's way in the future from this figure. But take a look at that face sculpt. It is actually a really good face sculpt. I just didn't want to deal with the sunglasses and that rubber band. Let's see. We got nice paint apps on the shorts. We got the leather belt painted in, which is a nice addition. As far as now that we got a shirt off, we can look at all the articulation. We do have ab crunch, and we looked at the double jointed knees and elbows. Head articulation is great. There's how far backwards he can bend and forward. Yeah, about like so. So, about normal as far as their ab crunch goes. And then shoulders and everything, great articulation there. None of it feels loose. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a little tight at first, but it's fine. I thought that right shoulder might be tight, but it wasn't. As far as the Rock figures go, not a bad figure. I mean, not bad at all. Now, he's obviously not in wrestling gear, so this is more promo gear that he would be wearing right now. So, a little bit different. We don't get we don't get near as many figures in promo gear as we do in ring gear. So, that's cool to see. But let's take a look at the other figure, and we'll talk about why I think they went this direction and not that figure. So we'll bring that over, and then we'll see this guy again towards the end of the video. All right. So this is Rocky Maivia. This is the figure that I thought would come with this set and was hoping would. However, I believe that the reason it did not is because they just re-released this figure back in 2023. Now, I would say that's a good excuse if I didn't already know that they're not re-releasing figures that just came out in best of series, within months. But this figure was re-released last year in a Target exclusive set, and I'll show you that real quick. This set right here. So, and this is definitely probably a more updated version of the figure than this one that came out in 2014. But I guess since they just re-released it, they just maybe thought there wasn't enough need to do that. But I think the other Rock figure should have been in this set. And then Rocky Maivia be in the Maivia Legacy. But anyways, back to this figure. So this figure was released in 2014. It was a Target exclusive. As you can see, the packaging is a lot different than the ones we see today. I haven't done this yet. Spoiler alert, I'll be doing this series pretty soon. I haven't seen one newer Elite package next to the older one, so I was just curious. Yeah, quite a big difference in size there. Yeah. So that tells you, 10 years ago, this is what the packaging looked like. It's really nice looking. I really like the boxes back then. This is from the Flashback series. And like I said, it was Target exclusive. So let's get into it though. Let's take a look. So here you got the top. I'll show you this. You got the old Elite logo. It says highly detailed action figures, authentic ring attire. Rocky Maivia. The front, we got the portrait. It says Rocky Maivia. We got the logo. They got a little bit of tribal stuff there on the bottom. On this side, we have portrait, Elite logo. And this side, and I like the way this kind of does a wraparound thing where it's not just squared off, but same thing as the other side. So the back, we have an extra large portrait of Rocky Maivia. A far cry from the final boss. Let's read this real quick. I'll bring it up close, and if you really want to read yourself, you can pause and read it. There you go. All great journeys start with a single step. Such was the case with Rocky Maivia. Using a combination of the ring names of his father, Rocky Johnson, and grandfather, High Chief Peter Maivia, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made his debut at Survivor Series 1996 as Rocky Maivia. Touted the Blue Chipper, he made a massive impact when he was the last man standing in an 8-man elimination tag match. Following that night, The Rock embarked on a storied rise to become one of the top WWE superstars of all time and the final boss. I'm sorry, I had to add that in there. So let's go ahead, get him out of this, and let's take a look at this Rocky Maivia. Alright, so we've got him out of the package. We don't have any accessories other than what you see on him. He's got elbow pads, knee pads, and this piece that's rests on his shoulders with the streamers. The other figure did not have any accessories with him either that we just looked at. So he does already have weapon holder hands on. Both of them did. So they do get the pass on that. No big deal. I want to say, I could be wrong. I don't know if Rocky Maivia actually held Intercontinental title or not. I want to say he did, but he might not have. I'd have to go fact check myself on that. So if you know, let me know in the comments down below. Did Rocky Maivia ever hold Intercontinental title? I know he was never heavyweight champion as Rocky Maivia, but I thought he might have held Intercontinental. Anyways, moving on, let's take a look at the figure. We'll get out of talking about the history and all that. For a 10-year-old figure, this thing feels really good. Like, I was messing with it a little bit before I started the video. Face sculpt is not bad. I mean, we've got better. I think the one I just showed in that 4-pack, the face sculpt was definitely improved. These are cloth, which is always pleasant, because if you made those rubber, it would be awful. Boots. Don't see a lot of them wearing those kind of boots that have that support strap thing there, so that's really cool to see. We got the trunks. That's the same little like design that we saw on the front of the box there. As far as the joints go, we do have double jointed knees. They're not pinless. We double jointed elbows, no. Ab crunch. Yep, ab crunch is there. It's pretty good. It actually feels a little better than the other one. Oh, now. And I will say, he stood up straight out of the box. I took him out and set him over here, and he was already standing, so I didn't have to mess with him to make him stand up. Uh-oh. Now I just noticed. Oh, dearie me. So we only have one weapon holder. The other is a closed fist. Oh, dear. Well, you only get half a gold star. We have to take half of it away for that. So be it. This piece is kind of cool. I was kind of thrown back by the fact that it opens in the front instead of the back, but I think that's accurate because he had to be able to take it off, so obviously the opening would have been in the front for him to be able to take it off. So, but it's a pretty cool looking piece. Probably would have looked cooler if they went more tribal colors and not went with the blues and the streamers, but you know, it worked. It made a cool looking figure. But there's not much else to take to really look at on this figure. There's kind of a look from the back. I mean, obviously this is way before any tattoos, so but now let's take a look and see what it would look like if this figure came in this Maivia Legacy. So let's leave him there, and then we'll grab High Chief and put him right here, and we'll grab Rocky and we'll put him right here. Rocky Johnson, that is. I always thought it was a really cool thing that he took Rocky from his name and Maivia from his name and put them together to come up with Rocky Maivia. So, look. I think that would have looked way better in the box. I think they should have had him with the robe on him. Look at that pops right there. Yeah, I'll probably display him on what in the hell shelf am I going to display them on? Well, eventually I'll have a shelf to display them on, and I'll put them like that, because that's going to be pretty cool. So let's do the comparison though. Let me move him, and let's put the other one. Okay. Here is this one. Again, nothing wrong with it. I obviously didn't mind it too bad because I still bought the 3-pack. But again, as I've said, I bought it for this and this. This, not necessary, cool to have in the collection. But I still think I like it better like this. So, let me know in the comments, which one would you prefer? Would you rather seen this set or the set with this guy? I'd really like to know what you guys think. So, I'm going to remove I'm going to remove Rocky and Peter real quick. And I'll show you. Let's see. We'll try to put them somewhat in order here. There's that one. Then we've got this one. I would say, I don't know which one of these was next. We've got this one. Then we've got our Ultimate. Ruh-roh. And then we have this one. So and if we want to get real cheeky, also have this one and this one and this. I'm pretty sure that's all the Rock figures I have. I hope it is. There's no reason to have that many Rocks. Of course I have the one that's still in the 4-pack. It's still in the box, but not bad. I think I still have more Hogans than Rocks. I hate saying that out loud, but moving on. That's kind of cool. I've never done that before. I've never put every version I had of the figure and looked at it like that. So pretty cool. Happy with that. So like this one will be when I finally put together the full Samoan Dynasty situation, and I do the Onawai family all on one side. The Rock and his family will have a side to their own. I got a really cool plan. I just don't have the shelf to do that with at the moment. So, but and then I mean these two I don't really have a spot for. This one is part of my main display, and this one's kind of part of my Ruthless Aggression cube that I got going. Of course, this one stays with the Superstars, and these have their own spots on the 2-pop shelves. So, I don't have any Chase variant Rock figures though. Oh, I just noticed that. That's awful. I have more Rock figures than Stone Cold. Terrible. But that's all right. There's nothing wrong with the Rock. And yes, at some point I will probably get the final boss one, and we'll add that one there. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this one. Real quick before we go, we have hit our 200 subscriber mark, and we are doing an ultimate giveaway. The video should be popping up on your screen real soon, any second now. It's also going to be a link for it down in the description below. So make sure you check that out to learn how to enter the giveaway. Make sure you hit that like button on this video. Go ahead and hit it subscribe, because you got to be a subscriber to be in the giveaway anyway. Turn on those notification bells. Follow us on all of our other social media platforms. It's like all of them, so just look for that big logo that's right there behind the Rock and 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 the Rock. Yeah, that logo will be our profile picture. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.